Hi guys, if you would like to know where I am today in African American slavery, stay tuned.
Welcome to Theology. Hello guys, so welcome back to Theology. You know I am doing for the month of February, in which guys I have decided that I am going to drop a video every month for the rest of 2020 for getting to know your African American slave heritage. So guys, you know on the last and my first video, I took you to McCormick, South Carolina, and also Louisville, Georgia. So guys, where am I taking you today? Edgefield, South Carolina. So stay tuned.
Hello guys, today I am in the historic Edgefield County, South Carolina. African slaves were brought in to provide the labor of cotton cultivation, resulting in a mushroom of slaves population of Edgefield County. During the 2 decades of the 19th century, Edgefield County, like most of the Piedmont, South Carolina, began the experience of unprecedented prosperity. If you did not know, slaves were listed as Negroes. Rarely the term slave was used. Males were usually predicted as boys or men. However, occasionally it was termed as fellow was used. The age range of boys or men could not be determined definitely based on their records, since ages were rarely listed. Females were most frequently referred to as girl or a woman, although occasionally the word wench was used. Since age were rarely listed, we could not be sure of the restriction or prediction of the word girl, woman, or wench. So, a man was not named a slave. A man or a boy was considered a fellow, and a woman was considered a wench. The 1860 United States Census slave schedule of Edgefield County, South Carolina, reportedly included a total of 24,060 slaves, which ranked as the 4th highest total in the state. So, Edgefield County, South Carolina, held the 4th highest amount of slaves in the United States. According to United States Census data, the 1860s Edgefield County population included 15,653 whites, 173 free coloreds, and 24,060 slaves. So guys, if there were 173 free slaves, which were called free coloreds, where did they go? Charleston County, which is Charleston, South Carolina, saw an increase of colored populations of among 2/3 between 1860 to 1870. So likely that is where they went. No other South Carolina county showed a significant increase. Between 1860 to 1870, the South Carolina color population only included by 4,000 to 460,000. a 1% increase. States that saw a significant increase of colored population during the time and were therefore most likely to populate were relocated of colored people from Edgeville County. The following states are the ones that were hit by the certain percentage of colored African Americans. Georgia went up to 80,000, which was 17%. Texas went up to 70,000, which was 38%. Alabama went up to 37,000, which was 8%. North Carolina went up to 31,000, which was 8%. Florida went up to 27,000, which was an increase of 41%. Ohio went up 26,000, which was 70%. Indiana went up to 25,000, which was 127%. And Kansas went up in population from 265 to 75,000, which was 64,000%.
I'm going to try the downfall. My husband is working this weekend, so I got to see how I can do it. Yeah, because night driving in my eyes, ooh.
This book before you now is the Slave Records of Edgefield County, South Carolina. Gloria Ramsey Lucas compiled this collection of more than 28,000 entries extracted from various records over a period of 6 years. The records referred are primarily at Edgefield County, Edgefield, South Carolina. This book is the primary handbook for overriding measures of determining the prices of enlisted slave workers. Prime women who were good breeders also had a high market value. Other factors that contribute to the sale price of a slave were gender, age, and skill. The very old, the sick, and the unable, and the very young were particularly worthless. So here, guys, you can see the name of the slave, the description of the slave, the owner, the new owner, the date they were bought, and the value they were bought for. Basically, guys, like livestock, a cow, any type of livestock, they were so like animals. This house is known as the Oakley Park Red Skirt Shrine, and it is located in Edgefield, South Carolina. This plantation home was built in 1835 by Daniel Bird, a Virginian who came to Edgefield and became a very successful cotton planter. Oakley Park was used as his headquarters in 1876 when he was the lead of the Red Skirt movement.
So guys, at the time that I was in Edgeville, South Carolina, doing this documentary for the slaves that's in that county, that was in that county, to my surprise, it was something else that was happening, and I was just there at the right time. So guys, what was it? Watch the next clip.
You can turn around, if you would, please. All right, gotcha.
So guys, I wanted to know, have you ever did a research on your last name? So guys, my last name is Johnson. So guys, where do my last name rank as a slave owner's last name? Well, I will correct that. It is the surname of a slave master's name. My last name is Johnson, and my last name is the second oldest slave surname in America. So guys, I will give you the top 3. If your last name is Smith, you are the very first oldest last name in America. If you're African American or any other descent, you have that surname. The second one, I tell you, it is Johnson. So therefore, if your last name is Johnson, guys, your name is the second one on the list as one of the oldest surnames in the United States. And what is the third one that I'm going to give you? The third one, guys, is Williams. So if your last name is Williams, your name is the third oldest surname in the United States of America. So guys, the first one is Smith, second one is Johnson, and the third one is Williams. So guys, where will I take you next on this adventure of African American slave history? So guys, if you want to know where I'm going to take you next, stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.